Yo, what's up, guys? So this is a video on how to improve your aim in Destiny 2 using another game called Kovaaks. It's about $5 to $10 on Steam, depending on if it's on sale or not. And I wanted to share the routines I use to improve my aim. I don't really do these anymore, but I think they're definitely useful if you're trying to improve or get better. This is also only for keyboard and mouse, unfortunately. So if you're a controller, you can't really do any of these maps. But there are a few workarounds if you're really curious and really interested. You can search them up on YouTube and search up how to use Steam, how to have like your controller input like act as like a keyboard and mouse, and you can still do some of these maps. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. And I'm live on Twitch streaming Destiny 2. So the first thing we're gonna go over is our settings here. So I'm gonna have my theme. You can just DM me if you want it. It just affects how your game looks. It looks like this. And yeah, I can send this theme if you want, or you can just like make it yourself. Sensitivity. So you want to match this to what you're running in game, and then make sure you select Destiny 2. DPI, match your DPI, and then check this, and then zoom sense multiplier. You can run whatever. I'm gonna leave my Discord for now, just because I don't want to have this noise. Okay, so then for your FOV, you want to use 103 Overwatch. This is really important. This affects how your Kovaaks will feel. Crosshair, I mean, it's personal preference, but I recommend either running the dot or the crosshair, and you can like affect the scale to make it smaller or bigger. And then this is how you change the color. Next is your game max FPS. So you're gonna want to cap this on the refresh of your monitor. So I'm on a 240 Hz monitor. So I cap it at 240 FPS, and then you can just put this on 120. It doesn't really matter. For the keybinds, you can keep everything on default, except here. For your reset challenge, just put this on a key that you can easily press. Now for weapons, so you're just going to want to copy these settings. Just pause the video if you need to. Just copy these exact settings. Video, same thing. Just copy these settings. So if you want to run full screen, your resolution of your monitor, if you're on 1440p, obviously change it. Refresh rate, it's going to be a bit off, but as long as it's like close, then it's fine. Like if you're on 144 Hz, so it'll be 143, etc. Resolution scale, just run the 100 and then just copy these settings and run enabled instead of enabled plus boost. And yeah, I mean, these shouldn't really matter that much, but I mean, you can just copy mine if you want to. You want to check hide gibs, or not for the visual, sorry. You want to check hide gibs. Bullet hole duration, I'll put this on 0 so there's no bullet holes in the background that can distract you in your aiming. Yet again, I talked about the theme. I can link the theme in the description, and there's many videos online that show you how to change the theme. So it's going to be a file, and then you're going to have to put it into here, and then we'll come up here. It's there's a lot of videos online. If you need help with that, I could probably find one that you can follow. And that's it for my visuals. Now to my sound, this just affects the noise that it makes when you shoot something. It's all personal preference, doesn't really matter. UI, you want to uncheck high score bar. You can mess around with this yourself if you really want to. And then miscellaneous, just keep this on default. So now for the first routine, so this is going to be for your SMG here. So this one is working on your smoothness and your precision. So for this map, you want to constantly be micro adjusting to the center of the target, just like so. Make sure you don't hold right click, sorry. Only hold your left click because it will slow down your sense. You can also unbind it. I actually used to do that. I just have my keybinds, so I think it's like ADS. Yeah, I just put this on like this, just so like you can still hold down your right click and it won't slow down your sensitivity. And yeah, that's about it. You just want to constantly try to have your crosshair stuck to the center of this ball. That'll help improve your tracking. Next map, BTS. So this is going to help you flick between targets. So for this one, you want to hold your left click the whole time and draw a straight of a line in between each target. And try not to over flick. And if you're new to this, just go slower until you get the fundamentals down. And don't worry too much about your scores either. Next map is Dev TS Goated NR. So this is just another target switching map. You just want to hold your left click the whole time. This one just works on like your smoothness here, and that's about it. So next one is Control Sphere R-Aim Easy. Pretty good map. This is really good for SMGs. Just 1 second here. So this map, you just want to constantly, it's the same thing, pretty similar to the micro tracking map actually. You just want to constantly try to adjust to the center of this and just track it to the best of your ability. Make sure you're using your arm and your wrist for this. You just want to track it like this as best as you can. Next map is TAM target switch control. So this is also helping you flick onto someone's head like this. And for this one, you have to track it perfectly, or if you miss, like what I'm doing, the health bar will increase. So you have to be really precise on this map. There are easier versions. Just add easy to the end of it, to the end of the maps, and it should be an easier version. This is for fast strafes, so when someone strafes, you can flick back onto their head. You just want to flick as fast as you can. If this one's too hard, then you can also do another like easier version. Next map is thin aiming long, so this is just going to improve your precision, your smoothness on a target. Yet again, if it's too hard, you can always just do an easier version. It's better for that map. Centering, so this is just going to work on your precision again and your smoothness. You don't have really shaky aim. You want to try to be as smooth as you can. And yeah, that's it for that map. Last one is for vertical tracking. Just when someone jumps, so you can track them out of there effectively. Alright, now for the next map, crosshair placement. So this is more for clicking and sniping and stuff like that. Or like hand cannons, more like click weapons that aren't full auto. So for this map, at the start, when you're not so good, you want to just go slow like this, and then eventually you can slowly start speeding it up. Wow, I'm really bad at this right now. But you can like slowly go a little bit faster. Well, I cannot hit my shots right now, but it's fun. Also, you can try beating my score if you want to. And for your accuracy for these clicky maps, ideally you want to have it around 85%. Now for the next map, Y-wall 3 targets voltaic, you just want to just draw a straight line in between each target and try not to overflick. And don't spam your click for these if you can, because there's reload things if you miss too many shots. Next map, dev ts click static, so this is just practicing flicking in between targets. And yeah. That's about it for that map, and this one again is just working on your precision and just like micro adjustments to someone's head. And yeah, that's about it. I'll have the share codes in the description. Just gonna quit the game. So I have about 600 hours, as you can see in Kovaaks. Don't really Kovaaks anymore. When I used to play Fortnite. It just really helps improve your aim quickly and as fast as possible. So I recommend doing this until you feel like your aim is actually like at a solid level, and then you can slowly tone it down. I recommend doing, depending on you, you can try doing like half of the SMG maps, like maybe reduce it to from 4 to like 3 or 4 to 2, just because you don't want to be spending too much time. And then if you have extra time, you can do the Destiny 2 clicking one, the crosshair placement one. And I would recommend not doing any more than like 30 to 40 minutes of Kovaaks each day. You can just do it as a warm-up. And yeah, that's about it for the video.